Hey everyone, Caffeine Man here, and today we are going over a rare Caffeine Man missed drink. That's right, when I do a review on a company, I usually like to do a full line review, which is all the drinks in the line. It's usually not too difficult because most companies only release maybe 3 drinks, maybe 4. Some of the bigger companies like to release maybe 8. And sometimes, by the time I get to the company, they've already released a couple of new drinks. In this case, I had missed one drink from Raze when I did my full line review, so it wasn't really a full line review. But I'm going back to it today, coming right up. Hello again everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. And if you want to stay informed on all things caffeine related, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I post new videos every Tuesday night and one on the weekends. And in today's video, we're going over Watermelon Freeze by Raze. How in the world, how have I not done it? You know? You don't know. Do you know? If you don't know, I'm going to try and tell you how I missed it. The year of 2020 was the year of the watermelon in energy drink world. No other flavor was more released than watermelon. I have no factual information to go on, but I'm hoping you take my word on it. And before I tell you why I haven't done the watermelon freeze yet, timestamps and chapters down below so you can go where you want to go. What's that mean? It means if you're new to a Caffeine Man video, I tend to talk a lot for some reason. Read the caffeine. So if you're someone who just wants to know what this drink tastes like and how I rated it, you can skip ahead to the taste test. But if you want to hear me ramble about some potentially semi-interesting stuff, you can feel free to watch and not skip ahead. It's a gamble really, because it could be some boring stuff, or it could be some really good stuff. Sometimes it's like watching a crazy man. Did you guys see my PewDiePie review? In that review, and this isn't me saying it, in that review other people told me that I was all over the wall. I was here, I was there, I didn't know what I was talking about, except when it came to the energy drink review. And I feel like I might be having one of those days. We'll find out. If you haven't checked out that video, definitely go check it out. Look something like that. People have told me it was a little bit of a crazy video, so that's not my word. And that's other people. I don't know what they're talking about. And if you like the video and you know PewDiePie, feel free to let them know. So why in the world haven't I done a Watermelon Raze review yet? I mean, come on. Watermelon Freeze by Raze. Everyone knows 2020 was the year of watermelon, and I haven't done the Watermelon Raze yet, but there is a good reason behind it. When I did my first video, and that first video looks something like this, in that video, I do a full line review, minus the watermelon, and I tell you a bit about the company. I go over a lot of the ingredients, and then a taste test of all the flavors that I had. And the way I got those drinks, where they were running a special, I'm not sure if they're still running it, they've run it a lot, where you get a sampler 4-pack, and all you have to do is pay shipping, which is $8.95. Some people think it's a scam, oh, you still have to pay for the drink. No, you don't. $8.95 is that's what shipping is for something that heavy, usually. But no matter what, it's still a good deal to have 4 energy drinks, a sampler pack, delivered to your door for $8.95, and you can actually upgrade that to 4 more cans for an extra $10. 8 drinks, variety pack, sent to your door for $19. Not bad at all. And at the time, they only had 8 drinks. So I was gonna get all the drinks in the line. But apparently, between the time that I had planned on ordering and the time that I did actually order, they released the brand new Voodoo flavor. And I guess they wanted everyone to have it because then when I got my variety pack, they put the Voodoo in there and subbed out the watermelon. I didn't have the watermelon. But when they released the Baja Lime, I bought that, did a review on that. And then when they released the South Beach just recently, I bought that and reviewed that. So I have reviewed all of the Raze. I've been trying to keep up on all of the Raze ones. And then, 2020, everyone was releasing watermelons, this watermelon, that watermelon, this, and I just basically completely forgot about it until someone in my comments said, Caffeine Man, where do you rate the Watermelon Freeze? I'm like, what are you talking about? I rated like all the watermelons. And then I went back to watch my video and realized I did not have the Watermelon Freeze, so I have it for you guys today. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. And speaking of new Raze flavors, they're actually coming out with a new strawberry lemonade. Yeah, I mean, I actually say they're coming out with a new strawberry lemonade, but by the time I actually see it, like on Instagram or people send it to me, a lot of people send me the new drinks to let me know, to keep me informed, which is great. But between that time, the time I record my video, the time I post the video, it's usually already released. So if you guys haven't heard, Raze just released a brand new strawberry lemonade. I should be doing it soon. I like to get these drinks when they come out. Hopefully you can find it at a store near you. It should be there. So should we get on with the taste test? Probably shortly. As mentioned in that other video that I pointed to earlier, not going to keep pointing to it. You can find it easily on my channel. Type in Raze in the little search bar on the right, it'll pop up. But I can't expect everyone to go back and watch my old videos. So I will tell you a little bit about the ingredients right now, just in case you don't want to watch that video. Some of the most important things to know about these drinks are that they taste delicious. That's not an ingredient though. And they do have 300 milligrams of caffeine because they are indeed a pre-workout energy drink. And if you want to know the numbers that they provide, I will put a picture right here so that you can check out all the information. Besides those numbers, we also have some BCAAs in there, we got some electrolytes in there, some tyrosine, some taurine, some choline, some carnitine, got lots of enes in there, and so forth. But now that you know that everything is in there, let's go ahead, let's taste it out. Just gonna grab it from my campus protein fridge. Bad caffeine, man. Just gonna grab it from my Campus Protein fridge. Campus Protein does indeed sell Raze, so be sure to head over to Campus Protein, check out their prices. You can save 10% off your entire order using coupon code CaffeineMan10. I haven't noticed a lot of purchases of Raze, and it could be because they have a ton of ambassadors. I mean, you could probably apply for ambassadorship, and they'll probably accept you. I don't think there's any pre-qualifications. You just, only thing you have to do is be obligated enough to fill out the application, and they'll give you a code. So I'm guessing there may be some coupon codes out there for some cheaper Raze, but like I said, you can check out Campus Protein to see if we have it. We are getting a lot of products back in stock. We were sold out of a lot of stuff for a long time due to Corona and getting stuff from our suppliers, but they are starting to restock. So even if you're not looking for Raze, head on over there, check out what's there, save 10% using coupon code CaffeineMan10. First one up is the watermelon. And actually, it's the only one up. It's the watermelon freeze review. This is what happens when I'm in Tuesday mode. Tuesday is usually my full line review, but my schedule got all sorts of messed up last week. It's all messed up this week too. But go ahead, you know what? Leave me a comment down below and answer me this. Did you guys know that Tuesday is my full line review day? Because in my mind, Tuesday was always full line review day. I always planned out my full line reviews to be on Tuesday, and then my bonus video on the weekends was usually just a one-off or a brand new drink that just came out. And sometimes I had so many line reviews to do. Why did I go 3 already? Well, sometimes I already had so many line reviews to do that I would actually do a line review on the weekend too. But I never really announced to anybody that that was what I did. I always said I post videos every Tuesday and one on the weekends. But I don't think anyone ever noticed, and because there are a lot of new drinks coming out, there have been a ton of new drinks coming out, that rather than doing a full line review and another potential full line review, I've actually been doing just 1 or 2 drinks because the new drinks have been coming out. New G Fuel's coming out, just got a notification that the Logic Boysenberry is coming out, so you gotta have a 1-up for that. Do a lot of 1-ups on G Fuel. They got a lot of flavors coming out. But let me know what you guys think of the 1-up videos. They tend to be a little bit shorter if I don't babble on like I am today. My Friday one or Saturday one, my weekend one should be really short too. But let me know what you guys think. I'd like to hear you guys in the comments. Not a lot of people comment. Some people comment that they like the longer videos, but then sometimes the longer videos don't get that many views. So I think there's a lot of lurkers out there that don't leave comments, but definitely feel free. I don't want to post a survey either on my community board because people don't even fill out those for the whatever. So if you're a lurker or somebody and you like the shorter videos, leave me a comment down below. But I'm not gonna be like switching over to just short videos. I'll still do my full line reviews. I still plan on doing that. You have to do full line reviews. I'm just curious if anyone besides myself is gonna be mad that I'm not doing my normal full Tuesday line review. It could just be 1 or 2 drinks. Did I say let's taste it out yet? Let's taste it out. First one up. I know I said that already. All right, here we go. Yeah, 300 milligrams caffeine, all that stuff. I think I've said everything, so here we go. Let's just, who knows? What are we in, like 7 minutes, 8 minutes? I won't know until editing. Let's taste it out. Clear color. I have a lot of watermelons to compare it to, so I'm doing a lot of thinking. So, for your carbonation, you're getting a medium to medium high carbonation from these drinks. For your sweetness, you're also getting, most of the time from Raze, you usually got kind of a high sweetness, but I think you're getting a medium to high sweetness here. There's something that's just, it's not hitting that high mark just yet. And for your flavor profile, I am gonna say, I was gonna say medium to high, really close to high, but I do think that Raze, I think if I go in for a second sip, I think I will do that because I think the flavor is gonna stack a little bit. Well, actually, it's my 3rd sip because I think 2 hours long. But anyway, math, who cares? I think it's gonna stack a little bit more, and it doesn't just go by the first sip. You're gonna be drinking the whole thing. So if it's gonna actually get more potent, stronger flavor as you drink, that's all the better. Let's just keep going. You know, oddly enough, I don't think it's gonna stack. That was pretty much just like the first 2 mouthfuls, so I am gonna say medium to high, closing in on high, but it's not hitting that high mark just yet, just like the sweetness. And for that flavor, it's a pretty good watermelon flavor. They're doing something with the freeze, they're calling it watermelon freeze, so they're not giving you like a pure, straight on watermelon. If you've seen my other reviews on watermelon, I am the type of person for watermelon. I like these sweeter, stronger, more potent watermelon flavors. Some people think that it tends to be a little too artificial or too candy-ish, but that's something that I like. This one is a little bit lighter, but it's still a good watermelon flavor. Most of my drinks that I've liked, I like that really strong, like 70, 80, 90% solid punch of watermelon flavor with a strong 80, 90% like sweetness. And this is giving you like if I had to give it a percentage, I'd say it's like a maybe 60 to 65% watermelon, and then that other 30%, 35% is this kind of this freeze flavor and a little bit of that Raze flavor too. If you guys drink a lot of the different Razes, Raze has branded itself to have its own little Raze flavor in each one of their drinks, so you can tell it's Raze. But it's not super potent, so if we actually look at the Caffeine Man rating chart, that's going to give you the best idea, because I'm going to put up all the watermelons that I've reviewed so far, and it looks something like this. Those are all the watermelons. Most of those came out in 2020. Some were before, and it's not going to be up there with the most competitive ones. I was going to say big boys, but some of the big boys are lower on the list too. So it's not going to be like super high, but it's definitely not going to be low. There are definitely a lot of them that are lower than it. So it's falling sort of in the middle. So where's this one going to go on the Caffeine Man rating chart? It's getting a good score. It's just not super high like some of the other ones. I am going to give this an 8.6. I think the flavor for the watermelon freeze is just slightly better than what Alani Nu did with their watermelon wave, because that was just like a little bit watermelon. It was definitely a different take on watermelon, and this one has a little bit more watermelon flavor than that. And it is slightly higher than the Venom watermelon lime, because that was also a unique flavor. But personally, I would probably pick up the Venom watermelon lime before I pick up the Raze, because I just liked that watermelon lime flavor a bit better, because it had that little bit of lime and a unique flavor as well. So the only reason this is getting scored a little bit higher is because I think it's a little more true to a watermelon flavor. Thank you so much for joining me. As of today, I have reviewed every single Raze that is on the market, except for the strawberry lemonade, which technically, as of the making of this video, still hasn't been released. They just released the name of it, so I'm still good. If they don't release it by Tuesday, I'm still in the clear for the release date of this video before Raze strawberry lemonade. But no matter what, I will still be getting you that review. I got a lot of good stuff coming up this month, so stay tuned, and until next time, have yourselves a great day or night.